Hey Aries, what's going on? Hope everything is going well. Happy birthday. I keep thinking we're like already in Taurus season. Time is flying. But happy birthday, happy Aries season. Um, we're about to be out of the Venus retrograde in your sign. We're already out of Mercury retrograde. So lots of forward movement, I feel. But let's go ahead and get into this Aries. So let's see who's on your mind, how you and your person are showing up, and all that good stuff. Aries. Person on Aries' mind. All right, here we go. Ooh, the Phoenix. Okay, so this can definitely be a Scorpio. Whoever this is, they are going through a major transition, transformation. Really, this person is coming out, like they're emerging, okay, rising like the Phoenix. For some of you, this person literally could live in Phoenix, okay? That could be Phoenix anywhere. You know, I know Phoenix, Arizona, but there's obviously different Phoenixes. That could be who this person's name as well, 222, as I said that. So, or there's something about the connection with who this is, Aries, that maybe this person represents transformation for you. Okay, so you connecting with this individual has triggered maybe they've triggered some sort of spiritual awakening with you. There's kind of like this waking up, okay, type of energy with the Phoenix. Yes, I'm getting that. That's actually the strongest thing I'm getting with who this is, Aries, is this person is stepping into a new level of awareness and consciousness. Okay? Can be a Scorpio rising. It's probably been dark for a while for whoever this is, Aries. It's been dark for a while, but they are coming out of that dark period. They're starting to come out of this dark period, okay? Can you show me Aries? Okay, here we go. Okay, so you have the elk right now, Aries. You're showing up like the elk. I actually see you right now very focused on family. Okay. Very focused on showing up for people in your life, Aries, that may need your assistance, may need this is like my King of Pentacles, can be Queen of Pentacles. Elks are great mothers, great fathers, great friends. Okay. These are people that you want in your life. Okay. Like a cornerstone. Is that how you say it? You know, just a very stable individual. So I think right now that's where your focus is on your family, friends, individuals that need you to show up in, as this type, with this type of energy of stability. Okay. A lot of you with, whoever this is on your mind, keep in mind, I just want to say this, how my readings may sometimes resonate is the person on your mind is you. It doesn't have to be somebody else. You could just be watching this for you, Aries, okay? So just keep that in mind as I'm doing the reading, if you feel like that's how it starts to resonate. What I'm getting with you, Aries, is that the situation with this person right now, like you're maintaining a level of distance. Your spidey senses, because I'm also seeing you as the lizard. This is why I'm saying it. I'm also seeing you as the lizard with the person on your mind. And it's like you have a sixth sense about, what's going on with this individual. Like your spidey senses are tingling and you're like, there's some stuff going on there. I can't see it, but I know they're going through something. I know they're going through these changes, okay? Their energy looks different. They feel different, okay? And whatever is going on with your person, like when the Phoenix shows up, it's kind of like death or the Tower, Scorpio type of energy. Even Mars. So something tells me that this person has been in some sort of battle and conflict, war, okay? And they're coming out of that dark period. So yeah, I don't know if they're talking to you about that, but you sense it. And I'm also getting for you all right now, Aries, just kind of being drained. Maybe the situation with this individual feels too draining right now, or you're just too drained in general, because I see you, kind of like the matriarch or the patriarch right now of your, family. So that may be also very draining right now. And you don't have really the energy to engage with who this is, okay? Let's clarify with the tarot, Aries. Person on your mind. Okay, wow, they have the sun. Okay, Leo energy. I'm seeing the Empress and I'm seeing the Hierophant. So whoever this is emerging from, like I said, kind of a dark period. They're emerging and they're rising. They're becoming a more elevated version of themselves. So they're coming out of this dark period. But, it's interesting because I was going to say, but I stopped myself because I wanted to pull more cards. But I was saying to myself, like, this feels good. The Phoenix, like, energy feels really good. Right now, this individual seems to be very focused on their happiness, what makes them happy. Seems like there's some wish fulfillment there, because I'm also seeing the Empress, okay, for your person. So this can be a Libra, which is your partner sign. This can be Libra, Taurus energy, okay. Yeah, some more Taurus and recognition. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting recognition, your person being recognized. Maybe this person has a level of fame, Aries, okay, popularity. But yes, I'm getting like recognition, being recognized, okay. Receiving their flowers. It's interesting because she has a wreath like the Empress, little girl. This person's coming out of a dark period and recognizing that they win themselves. They have become more confident in themselves, okay? So you saw how I mentioned like war and battles. Look how she's waving the flag. It's like this coming out of that, this person's recognizing what's right, what makes them happy. Okay. The Hierophant. They could be feeling like they're being gifted also because of what they've have been going through recently. These changes, they're coming out of it and they're receiving gifts. Okay, let's. So they seem very focused on themselves, their growth, their expansion. I'm also getting wish fulfillment. Okay, and being very happy about what's going on right now. Four of Cups. Maybe that's not something you all want to hear. Okay. Four of Cups came out as soon as I said that. Over it. All right. That's all right. Let me, hold on. Yeah, I saw you as the King of Wands. Okay. Yes, right now you are this is you, the Elk and the King of Wands. Leo energy as well. So interesting. Both of you have that. Okay, maybe you both have Leo in your chart. Yeah, I think right now you are very focused on again, operating in a space where you are respected, because you are respected, okay? And where you know your position, like you're aware of your position, you know what your position is, what role you play, you are respected. And that's the area, I see you all very serious too, like you're handling something with family. Okay. Hold on. You may be being a bit demanding, Aries. Okay. Sometimes the Elks, don't get mad at me. Sometimes the Elk's ego can be inflated. It can become inflated. And with this Leo energy, I'm kind of getting that. I just want to double check real quick. Yeah, when out of balance, pretentious and high and mighty. That's the vibe I'm getting, even with that King of Wands. Like, listen to me. That's what I'm getting. Oh, Aries, you're like, listen to me. But remember I said you could be drained. Like right now you're kind of drained with it. You're having to maybe, take control. But just like I said with the Elk, it says sometimes the Elk's ego can become inflated. But for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more Elk energy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that there's an area in your life where you are valued and you are taking control and you're playing your position. But I think in the back of your mind, this situation, you're not getting all you need, obviously, especially if this is a romantic situation, you're not getting all you need. All of your, emotional needs are not being met. Some of you have Cancer in your chart. This is Moon in Cancer. Okay. So, and I think you have other people, Aries, like other people are offering you, there can be other romantic, prospects in your life. Obviously you're very attractive. I'm getting that. Very attractive. It's funny, the Elk has the horns, Aries. Very attractive, very masculine, very masculine. You see, she's wearing a tie. So you're taking charge, you know, you got your crown on and you're established. That's what I'm getting. You're established. And you are taking control of your establishment. However, because you're attractive, sorry, Aries, you do attract, you know, people to you and different prospects, but you're looking at, see these 3 cups, you're looking at that, you know, those people coming in and offers coming in, romantic or not. And you're like, it's just not cutting it though. And I think whoever this is over here, maybe you want them, maybe you don't, I don't know. But when I was describing what was going on, that's exactly what's coming. And you're like, okay, I'm over that. You know, where's my, look, you're like, where's my cup? You're not paying attention though. Somebody wants to give you something. You're not paying attention though. Let's see what the mutual feelings are between you and who this is. Aries. What are the mutual feelings these two share about their connection? Here we go. Overwhelmed, told you. That's definitely you, for sure. With the lizard, overwhelmed. Yes. I think it's too overwhelming for each of you to deal with this right now. That's what I'm getting. All right. Your person has shadow side. There's the Phoenix, right? Like emerging from the shadows, going to the light. You made me realize my flaws. Maybe you all pointed out like flaws with this person. Yeah, whoever this is, Aries, they have the 8 of Cups. Right now, they're moving on, they're moving to a new path and they're leaving the past behind. That doesn't necessarily have to do with you. This is just what's going on with them right now. This person can be in their Saturn's return, so they can be around the age of 29. They can be 58, okay? Blessed. They can be, what was that, 97? Right? No, is that it? Yeah, 97. My math. I don't think so. Y'all are like, no. But I don't know. This could be your grandparent or something. I don't know who you're watching this for, okay? Yeah, and Aries, you have destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. That's my 2 of Wands card. I think you still see a path with who this is. You're just like, I don't really know what to do. And that's how you both feel. I'm getting with shadow side Aries, with this person. Right now, they're emerging as being happy with who they are. That is the Sun. I am happy. I'm okay. There are things about me where maybe other people don't like it or see it as a flaw, but you know, that should be. Glorilla. Glorilla's a Leo, by the way. My daughter hates when I do that. I don't know. Have y'all ever heard of Glorilla? And she's like, that's just me. That's just me. You know what I mean? So yes, that's what I'm seeing with your person for sure. Like with shadow side, you know, Aries, they feel like maybe you saw different flaws with them. You saw things that were flaws, and they're coming out of a dark period where, I don't know, they feel like that doesn't make them, that it's not necessarily, I think they've recognized certain flaws and things like that. And they're, you know, I don't know. There's a blend of it. Like for some of them, they're like, you know, yeah, you may have seen that as a flaw, but it's actually something that has worked in my favor. I've transmuted it. I've transmuted something viewed as a flaw and used it to level up. Okay? So to speak. This person is on a new path, on a new journey. So what that tells me, Aries, is like, I see that you may be wondering, like, I don't even know, like, do I continue on this, am I going on this new path, with this person? Hold on. What? Okay. I can't take it anymore. What is the truth? I want to ask, oh, Jesus. I want to be different. Came out. I'm asking, like, what does your person want to say to you right now? Hold on. Here's person. Sun. I am the man. I am the man. Look at that. I am. This is them, like, standing in their power. That's what I was getting with Shadow Side and the Phoenix. Like, I am who I am. I'm just telling you all this because this is what I get with your person. So if you want to know what they think, because I feel like this was you all. I can't take it anymore. What is the truth? Like, while I'm pulling these cards, you want to know, okay, like, maybe a number of you want to be different, because that also came out. Maybe you want to be different in order to join this new journey with who this is. Go on this, go on this path. I will tell you this person is moving in a new direction and they like it. They like it, Aries. I don't know what else to say. They like the new direction. They're happy about it. They feel like it speaks to their soul. The sun. S-O-L. In English, S-O-U-L. It speaks to my soul. This path, which, it's like something's going on here where this person's like, I may have lost, people in the war. Maybe one of those people was you, Aries. I don't know. But they gained themselves. That's what's going on here. This person's like, but I gained myself. And my flaw was denying myself, denying who I am, denying who, I came into this lifetime to be. I don't know. They're choosing them right now. I'll tell you that much. They're choosing them. That's your truth. You want to know the truth? What's the truth, Aries? They're choosing them. So, all right. That's what I see. And you're doing what you got to do. Like, to circle back to you, you're doing what you have to do. I see that with the Elk and the King of Wands. You're like, I'm going to go ahead and, operate in this area where, I know who I am. I know my role. I know, that I'm respected, and I know that I need to. You need to be in a place where right now you have to be here. That's what I'm getting. You have to operate. You're in charge. You're in charge. So I'm going to continue this over on part 2. And part 2 is where I'm going to tell you, where I see this going at this point for the remainder of the month, what's going on next. Okay. Tell you this person's intentions overall, what they want, Aries, with you in this lifetime? What's the outcome for you all? Definitely going to pull from the Time Oracle deck, give you a timeline of forward movement with you two, whatever you want to create, tell you when I see that happening, okay? And then we're going to pull advice from the Crystal Spirits and the Kipper deck. How should you and this person show up for one another? You know, what are the next correct actions you should be taking? So Aries, if you feel like this resonated and you're like, no, that's pretty much what's going on, then, and you think part 2 is going to be beneficial, I'll see some of you over on the other side. If this is where we part ways, love you all. Happy birthday. Good luck with everything. I'll see you next time. Peace.